I still find you in the smallest things. Coffee cups and phone that never rings. Your sweater hanging on my chair. The ghost of you still everywhere. I packed our memories in a box, but some of them slipped through the locks. They live in corners of my mind, pieces of me you left behind. I gave you love, I gave you time, I let your heartbeat shape mine. Now when I look at who I am, I see your fingerprints on my hands. Pieces of me you left behind. And every thought, and every line, and songs I play at 2 a.m., and words I wish I'd said back then. You're gone, but you still live inside. In cracks I don't know how to hide. I lost you, but I also find pieces of me you left behind. I learned to laugh the way you did, to hide my heart the way you hid. You taught me how to break and heal, how pain can somehow still be real. I see a shadow in my smile, a trace of us in every mile. You changed the map inside my mind, pieces of me you left behind. You were a storm and you were home. You taught me how to be alone. And now the person I became still carries echoes of your name. Pieces of me left behind. And every dream you still rewind. And empty spaces in my chest, and love I gave and love I guess. You're gone, but you still live inside. In tears I don't know how to hide. I lost you, but I'd also find pieces of me you left behind. Maybe that's what loving does. It shapes us into someone else. We don't go back to who we were. We learn to live inside what's left. Pieces of me you left behind. Some I'll keep, and some I'll find. Not all of them belong to you. Some are mine and they're brand new. You're gone, and not erased from me. You're written in my history. I'll heal, I'll grow, but still I'll find pieces of me you left behind. I turned off all the lights tonight. Let the shadows hold me tight. There are things I never say out loud, so I tell them to the dark somehow. Your name drifts through an empty room like fading perfume after you. I sit with memories softly worn, where something ended, something's born. The world keeps asking if I'm fine. I smile and say I'm doing right, but only when the noises go through I start pretending to be strong. The quiet knows my story. Every tear I never show, every loss and faded glory, every please don't let me go. It hears the truths I hide by day, the words I'm scared to ever say. When the night lays its hands on me, the quiet knows my story. There's comfort in the empty sound of no one else being around. I don't have to wear a face or rush my heart or fill the space. I keep your picture in a drawer. I don't look as much anymore, but sometimes still, without a word, your laughter in my chest is hurt. Silence holds me like a friend, thousand force the hurt to end. Just sits beside me while I cry and lets the heavy hours pass by. The quiet knows my story. Every crack that doesn't show, every what if only, every I still miss too low. It hears the parts I never share, the broken pieces still repairing when I'm too tired to pretend I'm free. The quiet knows my story. I thought healing meant loud light, but sometimes it's a softer night. The gentle breath, the slower heart, the whispered promise I'll restore. The quiet knows my story. It keeps it safe inside the dark. It doesn't rush my aching heart. It lets me keep your fading mark. One day I'll tell the world in full, but till then, in this tender low, when all the noise is far from me, the quiet knows my story. We were almost something real, almost found a love to feel. We were pages halfway read, promises we left unsaid. You were close enough to stay, far enough to fade away. Now the memories intertwine between your heart and mine. I see you in the empty rooms, in quiet nights and crescent moons. We never got to say goodbye, but I still hear your lullaby. Almost as still haunts me, like footsteps down an empty street, like shadows where we used to meet. Your name still whispers softly. We never were, but we were near. A half-written love still ringing clear. I close my eyes, but you're still here. almost does, still haunts me. We were close but not enough, almost called it perfect love. You were nearly my forever, almost tied our hearts together. Now I trace where you once were, every song becomes a blur. I keep reaching through the past for something never built to last. You're the dream I never caught, the lesson that my heart was taught. You're the echo in my chest of what we were, almost at best. Oh, almost us still haunts me, like footsteps down an empty street, like shadows where we used to meet. Oh, you're never where, but we were near. A half-written love still ringing clear. I close my eyes, but you're still here. Almost us still haunts me. If almost can't have been enough, we'd still be learning how to love. But now I stand where we let go, hearts that bite almost, I still know. Almost us still haunts me, like a song that never ends, like a letter never sent. Your ghost still lost in singing. We never were, but we were near. A love unfinished, crystal clear. I close my eyes and feel you near. Almost stars still haunts me. I've never seemed the first to fall in love, do you? Pretend my body's hardened every time. There's nowhere to the sense of heading off with you, as it falls and dams and people when I'm not. Now someday, the world's still breathing, I'm falling apart, yet still believing. The night is dark when I feel the dawn. I'm standing, even though you're gone. I'm broken, but I'm still breathing, heart in pieces, soul still reaching through the hood. I find my way, one heartbeat closer to a bride. Now safe out where the water and sage my beats, and only I'll never thought that I should ever be, and I'll never will be holding you. All this time I thank you for my mind. I'll show it thanks to be when I was dead, and I can take this back. I'm picking up the pieces on the floor with everything we were before. Your shadow still on every wall. My name shows up when teardrops fall. I used to wish you'd turn around, but now I'm learning solid ground is something I can stand on to, even if it's far from you. This heartbreak's heavy, but it's real, and what I feel is how I heal. What hurts will help me heal, even when the pain feels far too real. Every crack across my chest leads me closer to the rest. I'm learning how to walk again through all the loss and all the ends. I didn't want this, but I feel what hurts will help me heal. I gave you pieces I can't get back. I lost myself along our track, but in the quiet after us, I'm finding me beneath the dust. The tears I cry don't make me weak, they're how my heart relearns to speak. This broken road is rough and long, but step by step I'm growing strong. I never thought I'd say goodbye and still be glad I learned to cry. What hurts will help me heal, even when the pain feels far too real. Every crack across my chest leads me closer to the rest. I'm learning how to walk again through all the loss and all the ends. I didn't want this, but I feel what hurts will help me heal. Someday this flame will turn the light, scars will shine instead of burn. I thank the tears I couldn't hide for guiding me back to my own side. What hurts will help me heal. I'm slowly learning how to feel, not just the love that slipped away, but hope that lives beyond the day. I'm not the same, but I am real, and every wound will someday seal. It's not the ending I would choose, but it's the strength I didn't know I'd use. Nights are longer than they used to be. Your side of the bed is empty next to me. I trace the silence on the wall where your laughter used to fall. Every melody becomes your face, every chorus takes me to that place where we were whole, where we were true, before the world forgot we two. I don't pretend I'm doing fine, I stitch my heart with every line. Sad songs hold me together when love snaps like broken weather, when memories get deeper than they should. They say the things I never could. I play them loud so I don't break. Not every fragile lyric gave to pieces of my shattered heart. Feel better tonight. Sad songs hold together. I tried smiling just to feel okay, but all my smiles just fade to gray. Your name still lingers in my chest, where all the almost came to rest. I'm not over you, I won't pretend. Healing is slow, it bends and bends, but every tear I fail to hide finds a rhythm I can cry beside. Every note knows where I've been, and sings the heart beneath my skin. Sad songs hold me together when the snaps like broken weather, when memories cut deeper than they should, but say the things that never could. I play them loud so I don't break, that every fragile lyric aches. So pieces of my shattered heart feel better tonight. Sad songs hold me together. Maybe someday I'll be okay. Sing the words that don't spell your name, but until then I'll let them play and bleed the blue right out of pain. Sad songs hold me together, thread by thread through every letter. They catch the tears before they fall, they understand it all. I'm not as strong as I pretend, but every chorus helps me mend until my heart survives this weather. Sad songs hold me together. We burn like summer on my skin, fast and bright, then caved within. You were every song I used to play, every color in my day. We loved too hard, we loved too fast, built a future that couldn't last. But even when the tears were mine, you were my sweetest, hardest line. I lost you, but I found my way through everything we couldn't say. You were my favorite goodbye, the one that made me break, then fly, the hurt that cut me clean and deep, and taught my wounded heart to be. I loved you more than I should have tried, but I survived the night we died. We took the worst to see the why. You were my favorite goodbye. Showed me how my heart could bend, how even endings can be friends. We weren't meant to make it through, but I'm still grateful I met you. I kept the lessons, lost the pain, learned how to stand in pouring rain. You were the storm that cleared my sky, a gentle lake I won't deny. fly, the hurt that cut me clean and deep, and saw my wounded heart to be. I loved you more than I should have tried, but I survived the night we died. It took the worst to see the why. You're my favorite goodbye. If I could change the past I keep, the laughter and the loss we reap, because the day you walked away gave me the strength I hold today. You were my favorite goodbye, not because it didn't hurt to cry, because I found myself at last, beyond the ghost of all we were. Oh, we didn't last, but still, it's true. Heart of my heart will thank you for every tear I let run dry. You were my fear.